my crazy hair, but welcome to the vlog. So far today I haven't vlogged, but that's because I was doing things that I can't really film. Like, I actually woke up at like 8:30 today, but I downloaded this app. Let me pull it up. It's called Alarm Bot or something. Here. It's that one. Can you even... that one. But the cool thing about it is I found that when I sleep in, it's forcing my bad habits. My bad habit is that I sleep in, I like sleeping in, because honestly, my brain just gets to a point where there's no point in getting up because you're not going to see your crush today. And so that's bad. And I'm training my body not to do that. So I downloaded this app, and the cool thing is you can search anything that's on YouTube. And I personally set my alarm clock to wake me up at 8:30 to DREAM by JoJo Siwa. And I love it. It really got me up, although it kind of scared my dog Sam because it went off at 8:30. But yeah, today I woke up, I watched a little bit of YouTube, some TikTok. I did school, I ate breakfast, played with Sam a little bit. But yeah, we were gonna do merch today, but cause it's really hard. Later on in the video, I'm gonna show you a merch design. I'll show you two of them. One of the originals and one of the dance collection. But yeah, honestly, I'm getting ready to film a video, which is gonna be fun. I'm filming with a bunch of tips for dancing in high heels and stuff, so that's fun because I posted a poll the other day on what video ideas you wanted to see, and so many people, literally so many people wanted, two people all wanted dance related videos. And then also, talk about school dance training. So yeah. Also, I asked you for what you want to see in the podcast, and I got 3 different ones. So I kind of came out with the section. So with podcast now, we're going to have a question section where I answer your questions, like that. Good. And then we're going to have a news section where it could be news about anything, my life, anything. And then we're also going to have a section where someone actually wanted a singing section, but here's the thing, and with that, it's kind of hard because I'm not one that it's hard for me to remember a song that I write. Sometimes I'll remember titles, but I work really hard on a song, and then it's I sometimes have to go back and watch it to learn it, and we're not doing the singing section, unfortunately, but we are doing a TikTok section, and then a celebrity section. So because someone recommended to that, and I was like, yes. So for me, it's gonna be YouTubers or people that I watch on social media, because that's who I know. So yeah. So I am about to go film, and then I got a lot of stuff to do today. And then in a minute, I'm going to take some photos. But first, I got to film. Hey guys, this is a video with a bunch of tips for dancing in heels. I have a pair of Laducas, and basically Laducas are professionally made dance heels. So I figured I would give you some tips because I know a few. So the first tip that I'm gonna give you is tips for just walking in them. When you're walking in them, you really gotta own your heels. What I mean by that is you wanna, like, for me, when I'm walking, I really use the heel. So, like, I don't just try to walk on the upper part of my foot. I actually, like, use the heel and I walk, like, on the heel. In a minute, I will show you that, but I use the whole heel. Now, tip. Now, also remember posture, because you never want to sit back in it, because then you just look lazy. But tips for turns. For turns, honestly, at first, that was something that I struggled with figuring that out, how to turn it. And it's actually easier for me than it is just turning in my everyday life. Because the trick with that is you don't, usually when you turn, you want to go up on releve, fully and turn. When you're dancing in heels, you don't want to go all the way up. You want to go, halfway up. I have 4 designs of the stickers, and I want to quickly show you them. So this is the bigger size. And this one says, just Lonely Forever. This is honestly, I like this one, but it's definitely not one of my favorites. I like them all. But yeah. And this one says, just Lonely Forever. This one is representing the first album. Now we're going to do the tiny one. This one is the exact same, but this is the tiny size. I'm going to show you the size comparison. So, there's the size difference. So that's cool. And then I have 2 more. This one from the dance collection. And it says, you are born to dance. And it's really, really cool. But yeah, and then the last one that I'm showing you is the Be a Shining Star from the dance collection. I'm gonna quickly take a picture of these. So this is just this is 4 of the sticker designs, and it will be coming soon. But yeah, I'm about to go film. Okay, so I just finished filming the podcast because I'm doing an extra podcast. I'm gonna go chill and watch YouTube because I can't do my dance training or anything right now since my dad is gone and my MP3 player is in the car. But he'll be back. He's just going to the store. About to move the podcast setup, and it is now my busy get going time because it is 4:30. Well, 4:38. the reason I didn't film anything for a while was because we actually had family come over, a total surprise, and that was kind of fun and stuff. And so yeah, also, we were kind of invited to something, not saying whether and thing, and it's one of those things that it's kind of a back and forth decision on my end and on my parents' end, because I may or may not go, and nothing up against them. I'm totally cool. It's just that I'm not an event person. I'm like the person that I would much rather stay at home by myself with my dog Sam and watch Dance Mom for a while, versus go out and actually be around people and stuff. Is my thing, and that sort of thing. The only time that I ever really I was really outgoing was and wanted to go be with people is with friends and stuff. And even then, when I lived with my sister, I had a lot of friends in the neighborhood and stuff, and I liked hanging out with them and stuff. But then, and for me, the main thing was that even then, I pretty much most of the time would just be at home watching YouTube or something and it just gives me more time to focus on my dance training and stuff. But the reason I didn't film when they were here was it was just kind of chill, sit, talk situation, and I played with Sam. And also, I didn't feel like filming. Okay. So, first step, move this because I'm about to do something. Okay. And we're gonna put you there. I'm about to take a couple of Instagram photos because I want to get that done. And then I also want to get in a little bit more dance training because today I've been kind of just wearing my dance heels, my Laduca and stuff. But yeah. Personally, I came up with the question that I wanted to answer on here, which is, do you like staying home by yourself more with Sam, or having your parents around and that sort of thing, or are you the type that like to go places? And my thing is that I'm very much a person that I like to go out and do things, go shopping and be out in the world, go to the park or something. But I don't get to, and I've never been for me, I'm not a big family event person. I'm the type that, gave me the opportunity to go to an event for my career, I'll be there right away, if I'm allowed to and it works out. But I've never been a big family event person. Yeah, and also kind of with a side of my family that I here's the thing. And I grew up my family is very much in category. So there's I'm my sister's side, and then there's my other sister's side, and then there's my brother's side. And I grew up mostly around one of my sister's side. Now, nothing up against the other sides, but then pretty much it just kind of that's why I grew up with, but also that's why I always it's never up against people, and it's never about me not feeling comfortable. That's never been an issue. It's always been this is what I know the most. This is what I'm the most comfortable and happy around with. I'm happy around anyone, or most anyone. obviously there's times when, like, if someone's, like, rude to me, I'm not gonna be as happy around. But, like, for the most part, I'm happy with anyone, really, or being around. But I, like, I go more toward on my sister's side. But for me, here's the thing, it's really hard for my parents to trust me. It's the thing, like, it's really hard for my mom. My dad is kind of like, oh, we'll check in with her, like, once in a while, but for the most part, we'll trust her. My mom, on the other hand, is like, are you sure? Because we're going to be gone for, like, it's like 2 hours there, 2 hours back, plus we're probably going to want to be there for, like, at least an hour, maybe an hour or two, like, we want to be there for a while, like, like, are you sure you'll be fine by yourself? And I'm like, I'll be fine. Like, for me, literally when they're gone, it's, like, my time. It's my time to, like, watch TV. I binge watch some Dance Moms. It's time to, like, watch TV while stretching and just dancing and having fun. And it's time to play with Sam a little, like, it's my time. It's time to go in the kitchen and pull out a piece of raw bacon and eat it. Here's the thing, I actually love that, and a lot of people, like, will be like, oh, you can get sick eating raw bacon, or that's gross that you like it. Here's the thing, I always found that weird. I've done that for years, and I've never gotten sick from it. I think maybe the 6th or 7th time that I did it, and I got kind of sick, but that had nothing to do with the raw bacon, and I know because it was in the middle of 6th season, and at the time it was a simplified cold, and also I was over in, like, less than a week, and, like, it had nothing to do related to. Also, I did kind of go out a lot, like that. So it might have been just, like, maybe someone else had it and I got it, like, it was very much nothing to do with it. And I've done it so many times since then, and I'm always fine. It's like, pull out the raw bacon, pull out the ketchup, squirt some in a cup of snacks. Like, I'm a very gross human being, and I definitely want to make a vlog one day, like, of, like, being productive, but also, which is kind of my everyday, but, like, now that I'm vlogging and stuff, but I want to, like, what I do at home when my parents aren't home, like, literally, as soon as they leave, I'm like, okay, I, like, get my chores done, and then I'm like, then we're turning on the TV, and I always have the TV when they're gone, because I don't like pure silence, like, pure silence in a house, like, and it's like, I hate it. Like, I don't like pure silence, so sometimes I'll just randomly have the TV on, and I won't even be watching it, like, but usually I'm watching. And it's just, like, my time, and that was the thing that I was very, like, interested with that I never, like, I imagined, like, me staying home by myself a lot growing up, by, like, oh, I wonder what would be like, and then finally, only the first time, they were gone maybe half an hour at most, like, they weren't gone very long, like, maybe 20 to 30 minutes, like, not, like, crazy long, and they were right down the street. I had my phone, and literally the whole time, because it's a rule, keep my phone with me at all times, bring it with me everywhere. Now, there isn't that section to that rule, which is if I, like, set it on the counter and I'm, like, walking to the fridge to, like, pour some milk or something or, like, get a soda, then I, like, don't have to bring it on, like, since it's right there. But, yeah, that's a rule. That way, if they call or something, I can, like, answer, or they text and stuff. And usually, they only text me, like, once. Like, my dad will text me once, like, how things going, and I'm like, good. And then we move on. But the first time, I watched YouTube the whole time. And but that, I never counted that because of how short they were gone for. Also because, like, that, like, it just didn't seem like it was, like, the first actual time, even though it was. But after that, it's like, turn on TV, turn on Dance Moms, and I watch it mainly when my parents aren't. Because my mom's never been a big Dance Moms fan. Like, if she has to sit through and watch it, she will. But for the most part, it's not something she would pick. And so, like, also, I don't watch TV when they're around usually because they are always watching it. And I could come back here and watch it, but, like, for me, I'm more comfortable just with YouTube and stuff. But for me, I do good. I actually, so to answer that question, if I had to pick, and I like having my family around, like my parents or me. And but like if it comes down to like if I have the choice, like oh they go out shopping for a little bit one day, and I have like a little bit of time just here at the house, or I go with or something, I choose just to stay here because it's like time to just put me in like watch some TV and then just put myself else in like a yes, let's kill it mode. But yeah, I'm about to do a little bit of dance training. For now, I'm only gonna work on leaps. I'm gonna work on leaps and then that's probably gonna be now. So I want to get some photos done. So we're gonna take like we're gonna take like 4 or 5 photos, and we're gonna use this cue. So we're gonna edit that. We're gonna make it like really bright. And we're just gonna here's the photo. It's like a nice, simple. We're gonna check something real fast. We're checking Okay, so we're gonna take another one, but we're gonna do like a far angle. I kind of don't like that. We're redoing. That one looks just hard. Okay, I like that a little bit more, but we're gonna edit it. We're making it like kind of bright. So here's the photo. So yeah, I'm posting one more. And then we're gonna brighten it because I like super bright. And then I'm gonna show you here. So there is the photos. We're gonna give it something like a caption. So now I am going to show you. There. So now you need, actually I kind of want to do one more. So we're just going to we're going to get kind of a side angle. We're going to brighten that up. And here is the photo. It's a nice side angle. Did the caption work it? And guys, the funny thing is I have 958 posts on my Instagram. That's crazy. Yeah, but yeah, so I did that. I was gonna make a TikTok, but I'm probably not. I was gonna work out. I'm also not working out. You know why? Because I honestly am like, nope. I at this point want to go watch some YouTube. You know, I did eat dinner, some good bacon, and then also also, oh, I need to plan out a YouTube video for tomorrow, but that I'm not gonna film. The reason is I'm not gonna vlog that because it's literally I'm on my iPad. I go to my list of video ideas and I'm like, okay, and you seem like a good one. But yeah, I'm pretty good. I showed two of the sticker designs to some family, which was good. Today just being an okay day. Tomorrow is a day of stretching and a lot of fun stuff. Today I'm here's the thing. I'm slowly working my way into being productive. Today was a slow start, but I took some Instagram photos, pretty decent ones. And then today I got a video uploaded. I started vlogging, and I woke up at 8:30 to JoJo Siwa song DREAM. I personally like it. And I also got a little bit of work on my leaves. Now tomorrow I kind of want to do a makeup video or something fun. So we'll see. I'm about to go to kind of tell, I'm going to go text Bella because I have to let her know I found a replacement and let her know she can still have a small part. But yeah, today's just kind of been a slow work in, slowly work in a day. Yeah, I'm excited for my bed because we're going to work on that soon, hopefully, and paint this room. But the thing that I think I'm most for about it is that I kind of am planning a simple 2-minute stretch routine thing that I can do soon as I wake up, because usually when I wake up I'm tired and I'm sort of feeling, for me doing yoga was something really big for me with that stretching and stuff is always good, and we're gonna slowly figure out my way into being a little more healthy, a little bit more productive, and today's just like a good start. I realized I forgot to tell you something. We lost my MP3 player. So luckily we have multiple like MP3 players. So we're just gonna make a new one for me. For those who don't know what an MP3 player is, we're also updating the songs. It's basically a thing that looks, it's kind of like a stick thing. There's different shapes and it's a thing that you can put, it hooks into your computer, and then you can go on a website called Amazon Music, and then you can pay money to like get these songs, like whatever song you want on and stuff, and then and they're not that much money for like the songs. Like usually they're like $1 or less, and then you pay money for that. Then like it saves the songs to like your gallery or wherever your like photos and stuff and videos are, and then you can go on there and basically do the process that's like really quick, and then like it puts it on the thing called the MP3 player, and then you can plug your headphones or your earbuds. They can't be wireless. Like they can't be wireless, and then you plug them in, and then you can listen to music, and only you can hear. Now there are cords that you can get, and certain like radios and stuff, like my radio. You can put the plug into it and hook it to like a radio or like a speaker or something, and then like everyone can hear it. So it's great for like dance parties. But yeah, I really want to we're updating mine because the songs on it, a lot of them are like from when I was little, and we're also adding like 2 or 3 more songs. We're trying to keep it with only like 3, maybe 4. So yeah, some of the songs I want to put on is Unstoppable and Fight Song, because those 2 songs I learned dance routine to, and now anytime that I hear the song Unstoppable, it takes me back to the memories in dance class. And really at the time, dance was what would get me through losing my crush. I'm actually about to write in my diary because it's like an important part of my day. It's just writing and like saying how I feel, and then I might like read you like a little page maybe. But yeah, it's like this just helped me so much. If you do not have a diary, I would recommend it, because sometimes you don't realize things about yourself until you look back on it and you write it down. Like writing it down, like literally for me, the funny thing is, I don't think my family knows I have a diary unless they watch my YouTube videos and stuff. And the funny thing is that it's kind of in like a plain sight, like obvious spot, but the key is hidden. So like, I'll straight up tell you something, and I'll straight up tell you where my diary is. I will not tell you where the key is. It is. So over there, I have the JoJo Siwa like safe, and in it I have that. It's in there. I'll straight up like tell you that. But the key is hidden so well, like to the point where the other day I went like, wait, where's the key at? And it hit me. I went like, oh wait, I put it there, and it doesn't look like the key's there. Like it's one of those things that's actually hidden, and it's so random because you wouldn't think to put like a key there because it's random, but like it's smart. But yeah, there've been so many times when I'll like write in my diary, and then and I'll like look back on like it like later, because I always try to like look back on it quite often, and then I'll be like, wait, that was going on. Oh wait, yeah, that was. Oh, this. Oh, like. And like it's so crazy. And some of my songs, I'm working on like a newer section or a new album song, and one of them is actually written off of things in my diary, and it's like really cool. And the song is literally called "All a Piece of Me," or like it's. I haven't came up with the title yet, but like something like that relates to like, hey, this is going on. And with the song, when you listen to it, because it comes out really, really soon, it showcases so much, and like things that like you never knew were there, and it's like really cool, and it's really fun because the song is literally not even gonna be like, it's not wrote, like literally the song, it's gonna be lines and from my diary, and so it's like really cool. And on my diary, at first, before I had this JoJo safe, which my dad went shopping on Valentine's Day, and he was going shopping to get like some more thread colors because my mom does some sewing and stuff, and she needed certain colors for some, and he bought it for me. Because that way I could have something to like open on Valentine's Day or like mess with on Valentine's Day, since my stuff wasn't gonna be there for a few more, like for a little while. And at first my diary was hidden, and I'm gonna tell you where since it's not anymore. It was hidden in my laundry basket that is a storage bin for random things that don't really have a place. So sometimes I'll just randomly put things in that doesn't have a place. And it was literally hidden at the bottom, and the funny thing was I had something like underneath. That way you couldn't see it from like if you picked it up. And at first, that was kind of not the most smart thing because of the reasoning that if someone did find it, they could easily open it and read. Even though it says on it, do not open unless lolly or something. Like it has that all over, like don't open, like all of stuff, and so it's really good. And later, one night, like actually it wasn't that long ago, I was sleeping in here, like in the sleeping bag, and that night I just couldn't go to sleep, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, for me, not like wanting to, not being able to sleep like fast is normal, but like this was to an insane amount, like literally an insane amount of like almost midnight, like, and I came in at like 8:30. So like for me, I went like, well, I'll just write in my diary a little bit, and so I did, and then I went on Instagram for a little bit, and then I went like, what's going on? And literally, I pulled out my diary like again, and I started writing, and I was writing for so long, and finally, at the end, I managed to sleep. Like literally, I practically like fell asleep with my diary closed, laying next to me, like. And then the next day I looked through and was like, oh wait, I wrote a bunch of stuff, and realized so much, and it was like, once it was wrote down, it was like I could sleep. Okay, so that went good. And I've got a little bit done. Now I'm gonna go watch some YouTube now that I like wrote in my diary. And yeah, hid the key. And now we're good to go. It's a little bit past 6:30, and I figured for some reason your future life stuff like was on my mind, so I figured I would just tell you my future life plan for right now and explain. So I'm 15 right now, soon to get my driver's permit. So for right now, that's like the only thing that's upcoming. And now, I did want to answer a question, and like, what's the plan be like in the future when you're ready to move out? Like, what's that plan? Like, all of that. Like, for me, that kind of is, here's the, and my parents pretty much straight up said, and when I turn 16, they will get me a car, probably. And they said one that actually is safe, like a safe car, practical, like that sort of thing. And kind of when that comes, like that's kind of just a thing. But for now, I'm practicing on, well, for now, like I haven't practiced, but soon we're gonna talk about getting my driver's permit. I've been saying that since my birthday, but that kind of was on delay and like stuff. Now, when I'm 18, that is probably that they did kind of explain that because I kind of don't I don't make a lot of money, like kind of that sort of stuff. So basically, they set aside money, and that money, when I am 18, it will be given to me, but it is not to blow. It is not to like go on a giant shopping spree. That money is to be, or if I go to college, which I may or may not, we don't know. It depends on where I get in my career now. And stuff. Because if I make it, if I get somewhere now and I'm like, this could actually work, then college won't be even in the talks. But if I don't, then college might. But if it does end up being in the talks, it will definitely be for like dance or something. But at that point, it will go toward either college or like I could like buy a house or something. And probably at first, it will probably be, there are like apartments and like my plan kind of for the beginning is I don't know. Like I don't have one. And that's totally fine. Like for me, it just depends on some stuff. Most likely, I might start off with like finding like a very cheap apartment, like super cheap apartment, and that being that. But even then, like, it's definitely gonna be like in the area, because, and honestly, I have thought about just jumping straight and moving to LA, but that's right now, even though that's the best thing for my career, it's not what's gonna happen for the reasoning of the, ultimately, my career makes me really happy. I love it. Like, doing social media, dancing, like, all of that makes me happy. But that's not everything to me. Like, I definitely want to find my crush first. I want to, like, find my crush. I want to, wait until he's old enough, which is probably gonna be, like, at least 2 years after I'm old enough, like, that sort of stuff. And then we'll see. And honestly, with that, as sad as it is for me, like, when it first starts, when I first move out into an apartment, which I'll make videos, and probably Sam will probably stay here. The reasoning being, it's not like, oh, sad because I'm not going to see him as much. No, I'll be over, like, at least every day. Like, no, but it's kind of the best thing with an apartment. Like, it's kind of the best thing. Here, he can just go out whenever. He can, we can put him in the backyard. He has it, like, made out for him. He loves staying here with my parents, like, that sort of thing. And I'm saying, but for me versus like with an apartment. It's kind of like, oh, I have to like take him downstairs, like, you know, like it's a lot versus it's kind of the best thing. And honestly, moving to LA, that's gonna be something that then maybe Sam will come, maybe not. It kind of is that question mark thing of where I don't know. It's like very questionable, and he'll probably come with me, but like I don't know. We'll see. But that I want to clear like that because honestly, I do better on my own versus when I'm here. I love it here. That's the best to say. But I do really good on my own. Yeah, but that's not for a while. So I'm gonna end the vlog here because the reasoning today was just kind of a slower day, but also not a lot got done. And the reasoning that I'm ending it here is because literally I'm not gonna have time to pick it up again. I'm gonna just kind of end it here and pretty much go ahead and get this uploaded. So yeah. Because my plan for the vlogs are that I'm going to be uploading them. And then, like, I end them around 6:30, 7 o'clock-ish. And then I'm going to try to get them uploading that day. But also, tomorrow I have a kind of more busy day. I have a lot of dance training. I gotta make a TikTok and do some fun stuff. But yeah. But for now, we'll see.